कोई भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम की तैयारी जब हम कर रहे होते हैं तो प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व करना सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है। यानी कि अगर आपको पता हो कि क्वेश्चन पैटर्न्स कैसे आएंगे, किस तरीके से या किस स्ट्रैटेजी से उन पैटर्न्स को सॉल्व करना है, उन क्वेश्चन टाइप्स को सॉल्व करना है, आपके लिए वो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जामिनेशन और भी इजी हो जाता है। हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू CUET बाय Supergrads। आई एम आकांक्षा, योर इंग्लिश मेंटर, एंड आज मैं आपके लिए लेके आई हूँ गेस्ट पेपर 2 फॉर CUET। तो CUET मॉक का एक और प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर आज हम साथ में सॉल्व करने वाले हैं। जल्दी से समझ लेते हैं कि हमने लास्ट हमारे जो सेशन में जो CUET का पहला पेपर सॉल्व किया था उसमें हमने किस तरीके से स्ट्रेटेजाइज की थी चीजें। हमने शुरू किया था पेपर को फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग विद द आरसीज, और आरसीज में हमने सबसे पहले पैसेज को पढ़ा था 2 मिनट लेके। उसके बाद हमने पैसेज साथ में डिस्कस किया, अंडरस्टैंड किया कि किस तरीके का पैसेज है, क्या उसका टोन है, क्या उसकी आइडेंटिफिकेशन है, किस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस आए थे, और फिर हमने उसी तरीके से सेकेंड पैसेज को भी सॉल्व किया। Once we were completed with the reading comprehension section, we went to the vocabulary and the grammar portion. और वहां पे हमने समझा कि कौन से क्वेश्चन में कितना टाइम जाता है, किस क्वेश्चन को आपको अटेम्प्ट करना है, और ऐसे कौन से क्वेश्चंस हैं जिनके अगर आपको मीनिंग नहीं पता तो वो आपको छोड़ने ही पड़ सकते हैं। तो अभी भी हमारे पास बहुत टाइम है और अभी भी हम अपना जो है CUET का स्कोर बहुत ज्यादा सुधार सकते हैं। बस हमें कुछ चीजों का ध्यान रखना है कि हमारी वोकैबुलरी जो है उस पे हमको एक अच्छा हैंड बनाना है। हमारी वोकैबुलरी को हम जितना स्ट्रॉन्ग कर सकते हैं बिफोर द डी डे, हमें उतना स्ट्रॉन्ग उसको करना है ताकि ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन ना आए जो हम नहीं सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो। सो दैट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट इज कंपेयर टू वोकैबुलरी, बट अगर हम कोशिश करेंगे तो हम रूट वर्ड्स के थ्रू कम से कम एक गेस तो लगा ही पाएंगे कि वो वर्ड का क्या मीनिंग होता है। तो आज मैं आपके लिए सिमिलर पैटर्न में एक पेपर लेकर आई हूं जो आप मेरे साथ ही सॉल्व करेंगे। तो मैं आपको पैसेज पढ़ने का टाइम दूंगी 2 मिनट्स। Once you are done with the passage, we'll be solving the passage together. You can read the passage now. All right. John Rowling, known worldwide as J.K. Rowling, was born on July 31st. So basically, this passage is about a writer. 1965 in Yate, Gloucestershire, England. From an early age, Rowling displayed a love for storytelling, often crafting imaginative tales for her younger sister. Her passion for writing persisted throughout her childhood and adolescence, leading her to study French and the classics at the University of Exeter. After graduating, Rowling worked in various roles, including as a researcher and a bilingual secretary. In 1990, during a train journey from Manchester to London, she conceived the idea for the Harry Potter series, envisioning a young wizard and his magical world. However, life soon took a challenging turn. Her mother passed away and deeply affecting her, and she moved to Portugal to teach English, where she married and had a daughter. The marriage ended in divorce, and Rowling returned to the UK, struggling as a single mother in Edinburgh. Amid financial hardship, Rowling began writing the first Harry Potter book in cafes, fueled by her determination and the love for storytelling. In 1997, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was published after multiple rejections. The book's success was swift and transformative, followed by 6 sequels, making Harry Potter a global phenomenon. The series swarmed movies, merchandise, and a dedicated fan base, catapult- catapulting Rowling to fame and wealth. Rowling's success extended beyond Harry Potter. She ventured into adult fiction, crime novels under the pseudonym Robert Galbraith, and philanthropy. Her clarity work, particularly through Loomis and her voluntary charitable trust, reflects her commitment to social causes. Despite controversies surrounding for her views, Rowling remains a literary icon. Her journey from struggling writer to one of the world's most celebrated authors embodies resilience, creativity, and the transformative power of storytelling. Okay, so basically, this whole passage is based on J.K. Rowling, her life, where she was born, when she was born, why did she persuaded her writing, what made her start writing, and what made her determined towards the Harry Potter series. How was her married life? She was a single mother where she went to the Portugal, and when she came back to UK, how she struggled, and every other thing that is relatable to the writer for the writer is given in the passage. Now let's understand the questions here. J.K. Rowling conceived the idea of Harry Potter series when she was visiting her hometown, traveling by train, teaching in Portugal, living in Edinburgh. So the correct answer is traveling by train. See, there are plenty of questions, children, which are very direct and very easy. If you read the passage thoroughly, you can better understand what the question asks and how you have to answer the question. I have not explained you the question yet. मैंने आपको अभी तक पूरा पैसेज या क्वेश्चन एक्सप्लेन ही नहीं करा बट वी वर एबल टू आंसर द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन राइट लेकिन हमने फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो है फिर भी अच्छे से आंसर कर लिया बिकॉज हमने रीड अच्छे से किया था तो इट इज नॉट ऑलवेज के मैम हमको रीड भी पूरा करना पड़ेगा पैसेज भी पूरा समझना पड़ेगा उसके बाद हम क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट कर पाएंगे सो दिस विल टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम हमने पैसेज पूरा रीड किया हमें समझ में आ गया दिस इज द स्टोरी ऑफ अ राइटर उसकी बर्थ से लेके उसकी पर्सनल लाइफ उसकी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ एवरीथिंग वाज डिस्कस्ड हियर सो वी मेड अ गेस एंड which was also mentioned in the passage कि वो हैरी पॉटर का जो उनको दिमाग आया था वो कहाँ पे वो ट्रैवल करे थे जब ट्रेन में तब Rowling's early financial struggles were primarily due to raising her daughter as a single mother, publishing failures and constant rejections, her decision to focus solely on writing, leaving her job to move to Edinburgh. What could be the answer here? Correct. Publishing failures and constant rejections. Very good. Which of the following is not true about Rowling's writing career? मतलब पैसेज में ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें दी हुई हैं जो बहुत ट्रू है जो दी गई है which is given fact but there are certain things which are not true. She faced multiple rejections before publishing her first book. That is true. She explored genres outside of children's literature. She wrote her first novel while she was working as a researcher. Her pseudonym Robert Galbraith. So she worked with this person. She wrote first novel working as a researcher. One thing which is not true is she explored genres outside children's literature. She never. She was particularly known for children's literature because she was writing for her sister, right? She was writing for her sister, so it gave her the ambition to write for the children's genre. The success of Harry Potter series can be attributed to Rowling's experience as a bilingual secretary, determination, her love of for storytelling, time spent teaching English in Portugal, childhood fascinations with classics. What could be the answer here, everybody? What do you think can be the answer here? Determination and love for storytelling? Yes, so Harry Potter was a pure determination. She thought of writing Harry Potter when she was traveling in the train, and that was a pure dedication when she thought of a lizard and a magic word, whole story tale that is another world called Harry Potter. Which of the following best describes Rowling's philanthropic work? Philanthropic का मतलब होता है mankind. When somebody shows mankind, focused solely on children's welfare, dedicated to promoting literacy worldwide, primarily aimed at supporting single mother, committed to social causes through her charities. So the answer here should be option D, which is committed to social causes through her charities. That shows that Rowling was a philanthropic at work. She was also into social causes, social helping, right? Choose the correct meaning of the word phenomena as used in the passage. A rare and unexpected event, a widely recognized and remarkable occurrence, a magical or supernatural event, a controversial subject or debate. So, phenomena is when you praise something which is very exceptional, very beautiful, very good. So, a widely recognized and remarkable occurrence is called a phenomena, right? So, the answer for this question should be option B. Okay, I am giving you time to read this passage again. This is on Manmohan Singh. Let's have the discussion in 2 minutes. All right. Every Manmohan Singh obit noted the following: his decency role as a reformer, hidden political savvy, and government uh, dysfunction in his second term as PM. What's got very little press is his frustration. He spent most of UPA 2 2009 to 14 as a PM, unable to work on what he saw as a priority: the faltering economy. A decade back in 2014, in a commentary in the Times of India, history will be kind to Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. Swaminathan Iyer had caught his frustration. It took a long time for Singh to convince Sonia, who was focused only on right based politics, that GDP growth mattered, and when she finally listened, it was too late. Added to this was a forest of new green regulations that stalled work on projects. Politics is different now. Modi as PM is a powerful boss, even in a coalition government, but there are useful lessons to be still learned from the good doctor's frustration. First, politics is not about binaries. You can focus on welfare, rights, activism, and growth at the same time. And if you forget the latter, peril awaits. This can hardly be more relevant when every party is looking to devise a new cash transfer scheme and no party wants to talk up growth policies. Reforms, as today's accompanying piece shows, have become a mantra devoid of meaning. Second, don't pit growth project work against environment. During UPA 2, projects stalled because of green rules. These days, mountains and hills are under threat because of project work. 10 years ago, governments were blind to this in a certain way, and now they are blind to it in a different way. Third, remember very few leaders, even those that start well, leave office on a high sign, Singh didn't. When you still have time to change this outcome, don't waste it on politics as usual. The primary cause of Manmohan Singh's frustration during UPA 2 was that Sonia Gandhi disregarded his opinions on economic growth. He was unable to implement growth oriented policy due to opposition. Environment regulations delayed economic projects. He could not balance right based policy with growth initiatives. Right, children? What should be the answer here? You have to comment down in the section so that I can help you with the answer now. Come on, I'm giving you 30 seconds to answer the question. All right. So the answer is Manmohan Singh could not balance rights based policies with growth initiatives. That was the reason he was frustrated in the UPA too, right? Next question. What is the lesson the author derives from Manmohan Singh's tenure? Growth policies must be prioritized over welfare initiatives. Balancing welfare policies and economic growth is essential. Environmental regulations should never hinder project work. Political leadership is more important than administrative execution. All right, here we go. What could be the answer here? 30 seconds again. Yes. So correct answer here should be balancing welfare policies and economic growth is essential. So basically, the whole story of Manmohan Singh being the prime minister was balancing between a good politics and the important projects that he was working on. Right? So option B should be the correct option here. Very good. What does the author imply about the current political approach to growth and welfare? तो ऑथर के हिसाब से क्या होना चाहिए करंट political approach for growth and welfare to growth and welfare. All parties are equally focused on both aspects. Cash transfer schemes dominate the discourage over growth policies. Green regulations are more stringent than during UPA2. There is an overemphasis on GDP growth at the cost of welfare. What could be the answer here, everybody? Yes, I am getting a good response. That means you people are aware of what we are doing and how we are doing it. All right, children. So, see, when this type of question arises in your passages, this question is known as inference based question. That means certain facts are given in the passage from which you have to infer what the author is trying to say. ऑथर ने बहुत सारे ऐसे फैक्ट्स यूज करे ऐसे प्रूवन थॉट्स यूज करे हैं पैसेज में जिसके ऑब्जर्वेशन से जिसके इन्फ्रेंस से मतलब वो फैक्ट से ऑथर क्या समझे हैं उससे वो आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से आपने उस चीज को इन्फर किया है तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है व्हाट डज द ऑथर इम्प्लाई अबाउट द करंट पॉलिटिकल अप्रोच टू ग्रोथ एंड वेलफेयर ग्रोथ एंड वेलफेयर के लिए करंट जो पॉलिटिकल अप्रोच है उससे क्या इंप्लाई करता है मतलब क्या कहना चाह रहा है ऑथर सो द आंसर शुड बी देयर इज एन ओवर एम्फोसिस ऑन जीडीपी ग्रोथ एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ वेलफेयर तो अभी क्या है कंट्री की प्रायोरिटी इज टू see the welfare to check the welfare but what are we doing is overemphasizing the gdp growth so this is how we solve the inference based question inference के लिए हमें हमेशा facts को देखना पड़ता है जो passages में given होते हैं कभी भी ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन इन्फ्रेंस का नहीं फ्रेम होगा जहां पे फैक्ट्स का उसके रिलेशन नहीं होगा इन्फ्रेंस इज ऑलवेज डिराइव्ड फ्रॉम फैक्ट्स राइट How does the author contrast UPA2 and the current political scenario? Modi's government is less focused on balancing growth and welfare. Modi has a stronger political position than Manmohan Singh did. Environmental concerns are now have even give are now given higher priorities. Coalition government were more effective under UPA 2. What could be the answer here? All right. Now understand the question. How does the author contrast UPA 2 and the current political scenario? So basically, it is between Manmohan Singh and Narendra Singh Modi, right? So what is happening here is Modi's government is less focused on balancing growth and welfare. This is nowhere given directly. We cannot conclude this as the answer. Modi has a stronger political position than Manmohan Singh. Yes, it could be that is the contrasting difference. Modi has a stronger position than Manmohan Singh. This is how the author is contrasting between the two PMs. Environmental concerns are now given higher priority. It depends. What were the priorities in 1992 were different. What were the priorities in 2002 were different. What are the priorities today in the current scenario is different. Coalition governments were more effective under UPA 2. Again, this has no relation with contrast between Modi and Manmohan Singh. So the correct answer here should be option B. Modi has a stronger political position than Manmohan Singh, right? What does the author suggest about the relationship between growth and environmental regulations? तो author का क्या suggestion है relationship के बीच में कौन सी relationship environmental and growth regulations की relationship के बीच में author का क्या perspective है या author का क्या answer होना चाहिए? Now this should be solved in 15 seconds. This is the most easiest question of the passage. Environmental regulations should be completely removed to boost growth. Now we have to maintain a relationship between growth and environment. If we'll remove environmental regulations, there won't be a balance. Growth initiatives should coexist with sustainable environmental policies. Okay, this can be the answer. Environmental concerns are more critical than economic projects. Rubbish option. Growth should be prioritized at the expense of environmental concerns. Again, either you remove environmental policies or you focus more on growth. One or the same thing. You're not putting a balance in the relationship. Hence, the answer should be growth initiatives should coexist with sustainable environmental policies. So there should be growth initiatives. There should be environmental policies. Both will have a balance and will create a good relationship. So there is a suggestion that the author is giving that growth initiatives should coexist with sustainable policies, right? Hence, the answer for this question should be answer B. Very good. Many of you are answering the questions with me, and that is very enthusiastic. That is giving me a lot of energy to solve the paper together. So please maintain the energy throughout the journey of solving the paper. Which of the following statements reflect a core argument of the passage? ऐसी कौन सी statement है जो author की जो important argument है, core argument, that means primary purpose को reflect कर रहा है, जो purpose था author का ये passage लिखने का उसको reflect कर रहा है. What is that statement? Political stability ensures economic success. Welfare policies hinder economic development. Good leadership involves balancing competing priorities. Environmental regulations must be removed from growth. Now, what can be the answer here? Expecting from you in 10 seconds. Yes, I am reducing the time for solving the questions in every question because I want you to increase your solving speed also along with the solving of the passages. Yes. So the answer should be good leadership involves balancing competing priorities. So if you have to become a good leader, you have to balance the priorities, prioritize things that are important for the nation. Political stability is not ensuring the economic success. Welfare policies hinder economic. That is a problem. That is not the core argument of the passage. Environmental regulations must be removed from growth. Very negative statement, which we already eliminated in the last question. Hence, the answer should be option C. Good leadership involves balancing competing priorities. Right? So, this was your passage. I hope you enjoyed solving the passage. This is your third passage. I am showing you the passage. We are not solving the passage together because it's already 25 minutes. We are doing the passage kind of thing. And then we have to move to the vocabulary and the grammar section as well. So I'll show you the passage so that you can take the screenshot of the passage and the question, solve the passage thoroughly, answer the questions in your comment section. If you have any doubt, I am here. I'll be replying you personally on the comment section and we'll be connecting on call if you require. So my team will call you back if you have any queries, put it down in the comment section, solve the passage and write the answers as well. All right, now the next set of questions that we have are from grammar section. Let's see what the directions say. In the following question, the part of a sentence are jumbled up. Choose the right choice of sequence of letters which represents the correct arrangement of the sentence. Since life has now become intensely competitive, not only by the grades he obtains, but also by his skills of observation and logical reasoning, we judge a person's intellectual worth. Okay, so what could be the correct answer? So you have two options of introductory sentence, which is either S or P. So you can either start the sentence from S or you can start it from T. Let's see if it starts from S. We judge a person's intellectual worth not only by the grades he obtains, but also by by his skills of observation and logical reasoning. Since life has now become intensely competitive. Is this making sense? Yeah, a little bit. Let's see the other three options. PSRQ. Since life has become intensely competitive, we judge a person's intellectual worth by his skills of observation and logical reasoning, not only by the grades he obtains. This cannot be the answer. Q cannot come in the end. Since life has now become intensely competitive, not only by the grades he obtains, this is not making any sense, hence C is not the answer. Let's see the last option. Since life has now become intensely competitive, we judge a person's intellectual worth not only by the grades he obtains, but also by his skills of observation and logical reasoning. Which is more logical? The last one is more logical, and hence the answer should be option D, right? So this is how you solve such questions. You first go with the introductory sentence, like here it is either P or R. And then you eliminate the options which are not making any sense. Then the rest of the two options that are left, you select the one which is better in grammatical terms. The most successful and great men becoming affluent and influential within a view to have not labored. So either P, the most successful and great men with a view to becoming affluent and influential have not labored. Let's see R, with a view to becoming affluent and influential, the most successful and great men have not labored. Okay, the most successful and great men have not labored with a view to becoming affluent and influential. Right. And the last option says, with a view to becoming affluent and influential, have not labored the most successful and great men. What could be the answer here? Yes, Ankit. So basically, see, this is a time consuming process, I understand, but you have not practiced such questions thoroughly. So what we are doing right now is we are going through the elimination method. हम elimination method से solve कर रहे हैं. अगर हम elimination method नहीं करेंगे तो हम पहले पूरा frame करेंगे पैराजम्बल की तरह. That will be time consuming. अभी हम options के साथ कर रहे हैं, तो ये तो वैसे ही हम 2 मिनट में solve करके खत्म कर दे रहे हैं. तो ऑप्शंस के थ्रू जाएंगे. आंसर सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर हियर. दिस इज अ वेरी गुड एंड एन एक्यूरेसी ओन्ड स्ट्रैटेजी. आपको इससे एक्यूरेसी मिलेगी. लेकिन अगर आप शॉर्टकट्स अटेम्प्ट करना चाहते हैं तो आई कैन नॉट गारंटी द एक्यूरेसी इन द आंसर्स. सो इफ यू वांट टू गेट द एक्यूरेसी, आपको सही करना है इस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस को. सो गो विद द फ्लो लाइक दिस, एलिमिनेट द ऑप्शंस एंड गेट योर आंसर. बिकॉज हमारा मोटो या हमारा जो एम है वो सिर्फ क्वेश्चन सॉल्विंग नहीं है सीयूईटी में है, बल्कि सही तरीके से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना और सही आंसर लाना है. सो या द आंसर शुड बी आंसर सी, ऑप्शन सी, राइट? Okay, in the following question again, you have to do the same, that make it all together. Now you will solve and give me the answer. ठीक है? Yes, Radhe Radhe to everybody. Solve and give me the answer. Come on, quick. So you have three introductory sentences here. QPR. अब इसमें ये चीज देखो कि आपके पास Q के दो ऑप्शंस हैं, तो उनको साथ में सॉल्व करो, क्योंकि इससे आपको इजी हो जाएगा. जैसे QPRS है, ठीक है. सो द बुक इज वेल प्रिंटेड that make it all together a worth collecting edition and cover page is attractively designed. So this is not making any sense. Let's see the option third. The book is well printed page. The book is well printed and cover page is attractively designed. A worth collecting edition. Sorry. The book is well printed and cover page is attractively designed that make it all together worth collecting edition. So this is making a proper sense. See, आपको P और R वाले options तक जाना ही नहीं पड़ा. So there are no shortcuts of solving grammar. Grammar should be accurate according to the rules. But if you want to use certain strategies or critical reasoning here, मैं दोनों Q वाले options को एक साथ solve करना चाहती थी. अगर वो आंसर नहीं भी होते तो मेरे एक साथ दो ऑप्शंस एलिमिनेट हो जाते क्लियरली, तो मैं सिर्फ पी और आर के साथ बचती, बट द आंसर शुड बी ऑप्शन सी हियर. आई रीड द ऑप्शन अगेन, which says the book is well printed and the cover page is attractively designed that make it altogether a worth collecting edition. So that is making a proper sense. I don't think any other option is. So please just go through the question and then answer if you have any doubt. Next question, you will be solving and giving me the answer. Come on, everybody. Now you have again S, P and Q as your options, right? अब अगर मैं एस वाले दोनों ऑप्शंस को पढ़ूं, चलो साथ में पढ़ते हैं. दैट दिस कैंडिडेट विल बी दैट दिस कैन नॉट बी द इंट्रोडक्शन. दैट और दिस के साथ कैसे इंट्रोडक्शन कर सकते हो? सो एस तो नहीं हो रहा स्टार्टिंग से. ठीक है, पी से शुरू करते हैं. एज अ मेडिकल रिप्रेजेंटेटिव आई कैन गारंटी दैट दिस कैंडिडेट विल बी सक्सेसफुल for the post for which he has applied without any doubt. So this is making sense. Let's read the last option also. Without any doubt that this candidate will be successful. This is not making sense. Hence the answer should be PSRQ. अगर इसमें एक ऑप्शन और होता तो आप इसमें क्या ऑप्शन ऐड करते? आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में लिख के बताइए कि इसमें एक ऑप्शन और ऐड हो सकता था जिससे कि सेंटेंस थोड़ा और मीनिंगफुल बन सकता था. वो ऑप्शन क्या है? As a medical representative, I can guarantee without any doubt that this candidate will be successful for the post for which he has applied. So correct option यहाँ पे हो सकता था PQR, PQSR, right? तो एक ऑप्शन जो सीयूईटी के एग्जाम में नहीं आया था, अगर वो आता तो वो ज्यादा एक्यूरेट होता है PQSR. सो इस तरीके से क्वेश्चंस थोड़े ट्रिकी भी हो जाते हैं. आप कई बार कुछ और सोचते हैं, कई बार आंसर कुछ और होता है. ठीक है, नाउ अगेन अनदर क्वेश्चन, अनदर टाइम लिमिट. So here you have two options only, S and P. Let's start with S. All about all legalities involved, the broker suggests that a person who wants to buy a house should be careful. Not making any sense, right? चलो S वाला एक और पढ़ लेते हैं. SPQR, okay. About all legalities involved, the broker suggested that a person should be careful who wants to buy a house. Not making any sense either. PROS or PRQS, the broker suggested that a person who wants to buy a house should be careful about all legalities involved. This is making a sense. Hence, answer should be option B, right? So be very, very careful once you are reading the sentences. Many a times it happens कि वो सेंटेंस जब हम पढ़ते तो वो हमें सही लगता है, लेकिन जब हम उसको दोबारा थोड़ा ध्यान से सारी ग्रामर के रूल्स को ध्यान में रख के पढ़ते हैं तो वो हमें गलत लगता है। तो ये जल्दीबाजी में ये गलती मत करना, ये सिली मिस्टेक्स आपको क्वेश्चंस को गलत सॉल्व करने में ज्यादा हेल्प करते हैं। नाउ यू हैव टू फाइंड द एरर इन द सेंटेंस। Was you asked the same question by the teacher? Was you asked? क्या होना चाहिए भाई, इसमें क्या करेक्शन होना चाहिए यहाँ पे? What should be the correction here? फर्स्ट में ही एरर है। Were you asked the same question? Yes. Were you asked the same question by the teacher? Did the teacher ask you the same question if you want to reframe the sentence? This is a very easy question, children. The video is using by the trainer to train the new recruits. The video is used by the trainer to train the new recruits. Okay, so the video is used by the trainer. Again, number one option is wrong. After more than an hour on the tarmac, the door of the Airbus A320 opened and a group of women and children were seen descending down a mobile staircase. You have to find out which of the sentence has an error and select the appropriate option. पहले आपको सेंटेंस पढ़ना है, उस सेंटेंस को समझना है कहाँ पे एरर है, और फिर करेक्ट ऑप्शन को चूज करना है जो उसका करेक्ट अप्रोप्रिएट ऑप्शन है. If you feel that the sentence is free from the error, you should opt for no error. Very clearly given here, option B should be the answer because it adds an comma. The door of the Airbus A320 opened, comma, a group of women and children were seen descending down a mobile staircase. So here the sentence is taking a small pause so that two different things are connected. When we don't use the conjunction, we use the punctuation marks, right? So hence you have to understand here. Very good. Option B is the correct answer. Wonderful. This is so engaging that you people are giving me the answers quickly on the live chat. This shows that you really want to crack the CUET this year. The Students' Union in Delhi University have been in the eye of the storm in the past for opening for openly flaunting guns on campus. Answer. Students' Union. So this is a singular commodity. Students' Union in Delhi University has been in the eye of the storm in the past for openly flaunting guns on campus. So यहाँ पे have been की जगह क्या आना चाहिए? Has been आना चाहिए, right? So the correct part of the sentence which has error is part number 2. Okay, the boys are getting confused because they are taking too much classes. Too much classes or too many classes? Much और many में क्या difference होता है? I ate a lot. I ate so much today. सो दैट मीन्स आई कैन नॉट काउंट हाउ मच आई ईट टुडे. मैं जब कोई चीज काउंट नहीं कर पाती हूँ तो मैं उसके लिए मच यूज करती हूँ. आई एट सो मेनी चपातीज टुडे. आई कैन काउंट दी चपातीज. तो जो चीजें मैं काउंट कर सकती हूँ उनके लिए मैं मैनी यूज करती हूँ. तो यहाँ पे डिफरेंस क्या होना चाहिए? क्या आंसर होना चाहिए? ऑप्शन थ्री, मच क्लासेस. यस, वेरी गुड. So there should be many classes. They will not be coming with Jitendra and I to the market. Guess what should be the answer here? They will not be coming with Jitendra and I to the market. Be correct. The error is in the second part. They will not be coming with Jitendra and me to the market. Why are we writing I here? यहाँ पे with है. Yes, the answer should be option two. Very good. Okay, so the similar type of question I'm not solving now. This is your question. You have to answer the correct word now here. Yes, the answer, everybody. Now let's understand कि इसे solve कैसे करते हैं. अगर इस तरीके का क्वेश्चन आएगा, आपको यहाँ पे ये वर्ड्स का मतलब नहीं पता है, आई एम अज्यूमिंग, तो मैं पहले आपको ये वर्ड्स के मतलब समझा देती हूँ, या फिर हम साथ में सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. द आर्टिस्ट वर्क वाज सो. अब देखो ये सेंटेंस क्या बोल रहा है, आर्टिस्ट का वर्क इतना अच्छा था कि बाकी लोग ऑस्टक हो गए, मतलब ऐसे हैरान होके, सरप्राइज होके उसको देखने लगे. तो क्या होना चाहिए? एक्सेप्शनल. ठीक है, दी एक ही पॉजिटिव वर्ड है इन सारे वर्ड्स में जो बहुत प्रेजिंग वर्ड है, जो किसी चीज की तारीफ कर रहा है, विच इज एक्सेप्शनल. So the artist's work was so exceptional that it left everyone in awe. अब फर्स्ट का ऑप्शन सी होना चाहिए. कौन से ऑप्शन में फर्स्ट का ऑप्शन सी है? ऑप्शन सी में. तो अब हम यहीं से मैच करना शुरू कर देंगे. The politician's speech was full of एक्स्ट्रावेगेंट प्रोमिसेस. ऐसे प्रोमिसेस जो कभी पूरे ही नहीं आने वाले, मैं बहुत बढ़ा चढ़ा के प्रोमिसेस करना है, उसको कि it was hard to believe. Her behavior was so erratic that no one could. Erratic मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज जो बहुत अग्रेसिव हो, जो हमें पता ही नहीं आगे क्या होने वाला है. The scientists made a groundbreaking discovery that changed the history of that changed the course of history. The villages were devastated. The villagers were devastated after the storm destroyed their crops. So this was easy. हमको first option में ही हमको फर्स्ट ऑप्शन में ही जो है वो अपना आंसर मिल गया था. ठीक है. Now same pattern of question, solve and give me the answer. Yes. The young athletes stellar performance in the championship amazed everyone. Stellar मतलब ऐसी performance जिसमें हम लोग बहुत खुश हो जाए, बहुत सरप्राइजिंग परफॉर्मेंस हो. तो यहाँ पे अगेन एक ही वर्ड है जो वहां परफॉर्मेंस के साथ लग सकता है. वन का बी, दैट इज ओनली ऑप्शन ए, हेंस द आंसर शुड बी ऑप्शन ए. आंसर तो हमें मिल ही गया है पर फिर भी हम सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. द मैनेजर स्पीच वाज मोटिवेशनल, इंस्पायरिंग द टीम टू वर्क हार्डर. द साइंटिस्ट रिसीव्ड एन अवार्ड फॉर हर innovative contribution to environmental studies. The child's amiable attitude made her favorite among the teachers. Amiable matlab friendly attitude. The storm caused significant damage to the coastal villages. Okay, this is how we solve the answer. Yes, A is the correct answer. Very good. Now you have to match the column. Now for this, children, you should know the meaning of the words that are given on both the lists. If you don't know, this will be a very difficult question pattern for you to solve in CUET examination. So from my side, I would request you to solve such questions from your end. And then if you have any doubts or queries, comment down on the comment section so that we can solve the queries together. Because if I'll give you the meaning, there won't be any good to your vocabulary. It will be only better when you do it by yourself. His blank approach towards problem solving impressed everyone in the company. Here his, अब देखो, लेजी, रैंडम और केयरलेस ये तीनों नेगेटिव वर्ड्स है. और यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, उसकी तारीफ हो रही है कि उस लोग उससे इंप्रेस हो रहे हैं. तो क्या होगा, हिज सिस्टमैटिक अप्रोच टुवर्ड्स प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग इंप्रेस्ड एवरीवन इन द कंपनी. ठीक है. His remarks were blank, leaving everyone unsure of his actual stance on the matter. His remarks were कंफ्यूजिंग या वेग. वेग मतलब गलत, क्लियर तो हो नहीं सकता, एम्बिजियस भी नहीं हो सकता. His remarks were confusing, leaving everyone unsure of his actual stance on the matter. मतलब उसके रिमार्क्स इतने कंफ्यूजिंग के थे कि लोगों को समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा था कि वो मैटर में फॉर पे है या अगेंस्ट में है. ठीक है. The politician's speech was filled with Dash promises which surprised everyone considering his usual straightforward nature. Sincere promises तो नहीं है, कैंडिड भी नहीं हो सकता, ऑनेस्ट भी नहीं हो सकता, तो आंसर शुड बी डिसेप्टिव, मतलब नेगेटिव प्रोमिसेस, फॉल्स प्रोमिसेस, झूठे वादे. The argument between the two co-workers finally began to blank after they realized it was not worth fighting over. Now this is phrasal verb, children. इसको इस तरह के क्वेश्चन को अपन phrasal verb बोलते हैं. Die in का डिफरेंट मीनिंग है, die up का डिफरेंट है, die down का मतलब अलग होता है, die off का मतलब अलग होता है. आपको ये मतलब जब तक पता नहीं होंगे तब तक कुछ भी सॉल्व करना पॉसिबल नहीं है. ठीक है मैम, डू आई नीड टू गेट द PDF from mentor? No, you can easily get the PDFs if you want. We can help you out, but you need to come in down so that we can contact you to provide you the PDF. ठीक है. Now see, die in का मतलब होता है कि कोई ऐसी चीज जिसमें आप बच नहीं पाए. So basically this is not standard phrasal verb. इसको हम phrasal verb में यूज ही नहीं करते die in को. Die up को भी हम phrasal verb में यूज नहीं करते हैं. Die off का मतलब होता है कि एक एक करके मरना जब तक सारे मर ना जाए. तो डाई ऑफ मतलब बहुत सारे क्राउड में जब एक एक करके सब मर रहे हैं और जब तक सारे नहीं मर जाते, आखिरी इंसान तक नहीं मर जाता, तब तक वो डाई ऑफ होता है. डाई डाउन का मतलब होता है धीरे 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 किसी चीज को कम करना कम करना कम करना और खत्म कर देना. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, ये लोग आर्ग्यूमेंट कर रहे हैं, फिर इन्हें समझ में आ रहा है कि ये आर्ग्यूमेंट वर्थ नहीं है इतनी लड़ाई करने के, तो ये धीरे धीरे उस आर्ग्यूमेंट को खत्म कर रहे हैं. सो the argument between the two co-workers finally began to die down after they realized it was not worth fighting over. Okay, okay, you're already enrolled, so you'll get the PDFs. Very good. Instead of studying for the exam, he decided to, again a phrasal verb question, so we are not solving it right now. You can take the screenshots and solve it and get me the answers. So I'm showing you the questions very quickly. Okay. Identify the figure of speech used in the following. See, figure of speech के कितने direct questions आते हैं, तो this is one of your most important topics in grammar. To be or not to be, that is the question. Simile और metaphor तो ये नहीं है, क्योंकि यहाँ कोई comparison नहीं हो रहा है. Allusion या paradox. What should be the answer here? It should be allusion. Very good. Paradox का मतलब होता है दो opposite sentences. यहाँ पे opposite sentences नहीं है, यहाँ है to be or not to be. That is the question. So to be or not to be what? That is allusion, right? She enjoys hiking. He swimming. What could be the answer here? Simile, metaphor, paradox, litotes, ellipsis. Okay, what is ellipsis? First of all, tell me. ये तो आपने फिर भी सुना होगा, metaphor, paradox, litotes, ellipsis क्या होते हैं? देखो, मेटाफर क्या होता है, जब दो चीजों का कंपैरिजन होता है डायरेक्टली और कंपैरेटिव इंडिकेटर्स यूज नहीं होते. पैराडॉक्स का मतलब दो ऑपोजिट स्टेटमेंट्स को यूज करना. लिटोट्स का मतलब किसी की तारीफ करनी है पर हमने नेगेटिव तरीके से करी है. एलिप्सिस का मतलब होता है कोई ऐसी चीज ओमिट करना सेंटेंस में जो बहुत क्लियरली इंप्लाइड है. मतलब शी इंजॉयज हाइकिंग, ही इंजॉय स्विमिंग, तो यहाँ पे इंजॉयज को ओमिट कर दिया है, हटा दिया है, फिर भी वो सेंटेंस समझ में आ रहा है, इसको एलिप्सिस बोलते हैं. तो वो लिटरल मीनिंग होता है सेंटेंस का जहां पे एक वर्ड को ओमिट कर दिया जाता है, हटा दिया जाता है, पर उसका मीनिंग जो है वो इतनी इजीली समझ में आ जाता है क्योंकि वो बहुत स्ट्रांगली इम्प्लाइड होता है सेंटेंस में। क्लियर हो गया एलिप्सिस का मतलब? तो फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच पढ़ के जाना, सीवीटी में बहुत काम आएगा। बट स्क्रू योर करेज टू द स्टिकिंग प्लेस। स्क्रू योर करेज, कैन इट बी मेटाफर? नो। कैन इट बी onomatopoeia? No. Onomatopoeia is the sound. Can it be oxymoron? Oxymoron क्या होता है? दो opposite words को साथ में use करना. Can it be personification? Yes. Screw your courage. How would you screw your courage? So this is a human ability that is defined here. So it can be personification. Okay. So this is how the answer options come. Cashew is related to dry fruits. In the same way, book is related to study, exercise, stationery, or exam. This is called analogies. Words के बीच में relation. Dry fruit क्या है? Collection of fruits and nuts. ठीक है, मतलब collection of dry nuts. तो cashew उसका एक part होता है. Books क्या है? Collection of stationery. Right? Study, exercise, exam is just for your confusion. बुक से आप स्टडी करते हैं, दैट इज हाउ यू यूज द बुक. तो कैशियो को हम कैसे यूज करते हैं? वी यूज इट इन हलवा, वी यूज इट एज ड्राई फ्रूट, वी यूज इट एज बर्फी. ठीक है. एक्सरसाइज एंड एग्जाम इज ऑल सॉल्विंग, सो स्टेशनरी शुड बी द करेक्ट आंसर. Night blindness is related to vitamin A. In the same way, beriberi is related to. So जिसको नाइट ब्लाइंडनेस होती है उसमें विटामिन ए की कमी होती है. जिसको बेरी बेरी डिसीज होती है उसमें कौन से विटामिन की कमी होती है? हाँ, ये भी पता होना चाहिए बेटा, फिर कैसे सॉल्व करोगे? बेरी बेरी इज विटामिन बी. ठीक है. Yorker is related to cricket. In the same way, Gambit is related to. Come on, you guys are enthusiasts. You know the sports. You tell me the answer here. यॉर्कर क्रिकेट में एक बॉल होती है, एक तरीके की बॉल जो सीधे विकेट के पास गिरती है ना? तो उसी तरीके से गैम्बिट क्या होता है? गैम्बिट इज अ स्नूकर शॉट, इज अ चेस शॉट, इज जिम्नास्टिक्स मूव, और इट इज अ रेसलिंग मूव. क्या होता है ये गैम्बिट? इट इज अ मूव ऑफ अ चेस. चेस में जब आप खेलते हो तो उसे गैम्बिट बोलते हैं. ठीक है. तो इसका रिलेशन चेस से है. वेरी गुड. Bite the bullet. Now comes the idioms. अब आते हैं idioms. Match the idioms in column 1 with their meanings in column 2. Bite the bullet. Break the ice is very easy to initiate a conversation. तो जहां पे सेकंड का ऑप्शन सी है वो देख लो, ये रहा. Bite the bullet क्या है? To face a difficult situation bravely. तो यहाँ पे हो गया 1B. सेकंड सी. Hit the ground running. To start something enthusiastically. Spill the beans to reveal a secret. बहुत इजी है इडियम सॉल्व करना. मैंने आपको ऑप्शंस के थ्रू बता दिया कैसे करते हैं. आप सबसे पहले कौन सा देखेंगे? आप ब्लेसिंग इन डिसगाइज, बर्न द मिडनाइट ऑयल, कॉट बिटवीन टू स्टोल्स, लेट द कैट आउट ऑफ बैग. लेट द कैट आउट ऑफ द बैग का मतलब होता है टू रिवील अ सीक्रेट. तो फोर्थ का डी कहां पर है? दो जगह है. तो ये फर्स्ट और फोर्थ तो ऑप्शन नहीं होने वाले. आंसर करेक्ट. बर्न द मिडनाइट ऑयल, हिट टू वर्क लेट इनटू द नाइट होता है. सेकंड का बी कहां पर है? ऑप्शन 2 में. हेंस द आंसर शुड बी ऑप्शन 2. अब 1 को भी मिला लेते हैं. अब ब्लेसिंग इन डिसगाइज मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज जो खराब हो सकती थी पर इट टर्न्ड आउट टू बी गुड. समथिंग गुड दैट सीम्ड बैड एट फर्स्ट. तो फर्स्ट का होना चाहिए ए करेक्ट. थर्ड का भी देख लेते हैं, caught between two stools facing a dilemma। dilemma मतलब कोई ऐसी चीज जो मैंने सोची थी कि मैं अपनी लाइफ में इस तरीके से चलूंगी, ये मेरे लाइफ के सिद्धांत है, पर वो मुझे चेंज करने पड़ रहे हैं बिकॉज ऑफ अ सिचुएशन। तो मैं अब डिलेमा में हूं कि मैं अपने रूल्स तोड़ू कि मैं अपने रूल्स के साथ चलूं। तो caught between two stools, क्लियर। इस तरीके से आप इडियम्स के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे। इडियम्स आपको आना चाहिए, नहीं तो ये डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस आप सॉल्व ही नहीं कर पाएंगे। ओके, नाउ दिस इज वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूट। आपको एक सेंटेंस दे दिया है जिसका आपको मीनिंग बताना है। कम ऑन, सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन। A room in a public building where outdoor clothes or luggage may be left. That is very easy. That is a cloak room. जब हम होटल्स जाते हैं, हम रिसोर्ट्स जाते हैं, तो क्लॉक रूम में हमारा सामान रखा रहता है जब तक हमें रूम नहीं मिलता। अ रूम इन पब्लिक बिल्डिंग वेयर आउटडोर क्लोथ्स और लगेज में बी लेफ्ट। कैशे, कैसीनो, सिमेट्री, क्लॉक रूम। ठीक है। So this was the paper for your CUET Mock 2 analysis. So today we solved another paper of CUET, sample paper, guess paper। और इसी पेपर पैटर्न में सीयूईटी आता है बेटा। तो जनरली अगर मैं आपको बोलूं तो आप 48 क्वेश्चंस में से, 50 क्वेश्चंस में से आप बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस, मेजर क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकते हैं और उसे सही सॉल्व कर सकते हैं अगर आपको सही स्ट्रैटेजी पता हो तो। आई होप आज की क्लास आपको वैल्यूएबल लगी, फ्रूटफुल लगी। कोई भी क्वेश्चंस है, कोई भी डाउट है, ये वीडियो आप दोबारा देखिए, कमेंट डाउन करिए वो क्वेश्चन एंड आई विल बी रिस्पॉन्डिंग यू। माय टीम विल बी कनेक्टिंग विथ यू in less than 24 hours and we'll solve all your queries. Your CUET exam is very important to us as it is important to you। ठीक है, तो उसी तरीके से प्रिपेयर करो, अच्छे से प्रिपेयर करो। If you clear the CUET exam, you will get the university or the college of your choice. Understand how important it is. कोई कॉलेज आपको सिलेक्ट नहीं करेगा, आप बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस में से ये सिलेक्ट करोगे कि आपको किस कॉलेज में एडमिशन लेना है। तो नो योर वर्थ, अर्न योर वर्थ एंड देन go to the proper pursuit college। ठीक है। Thank you for the class. Thank you for responding such with such enthusiasm, and we'll see you in the next lecture for sure with another mock paper, with another guest paper. For today, these were my questions and these were my answers. Thank you. Have a good day.